Welcome back to Morning Break. In our last segment with Jim, we discussed the taxation of Social Security. Now for this week, with our fourth and final part of our Social Security series, we're going to discuss the different opportunities for those who are divorced and those who've lost a spouse. Now, if you don't remember who Jim Heafner is, he is the president of Heafner Financial, and he is known as the Carolinas retirement coach. You're also the author of this book, Retire Abundantly. Welcome back to Morning Break.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay.
so let's get into this divorce talk and divorce speaking. It's not all that uncommon in today's world. Can you explain how a divorcee's Social Security affects us after the divorce?
Well, remember that we're always entitled to the Social Security benefit that we build for ourselves. We've earned it. We've had money taken from our check, every check, so that's ours. Now, when you marry, you also acquire a spousal benefit in addition to yours. So you get to pick which is bigger. So your spousal is one half of your spouse's at full retirement age. Now, when you divorce, that doesn't go away. As long as you were married for 10 years plus, divorced for 2 years or more, and you don't remarry, you can take that spousal on your ex.
Okay, so now what happens in the case if myself or my spouse was to remarry? How then is Social Security affected?
Well, remember that what your ex has no impact on you whatsoever.
All right, you want to say that one again?
Regarding your Social Security.
Somebody needs to hear that one more time.
I should restate that. What your ex does with your Social Security has no impact on your Social Security, right? But what you do does. So if you remarry, you can no longer claim your spousal benefit on your ex. Now, you can claim a spousal on your new spouse or take yours, whichever is bigger. Now, if you get divorced several times, now you're free again to choose which ex you want to claim that spousal on. Johnny Carson is said to have had 3 exes at one time claiming spousal benefits on his record.
Wow.
Popular guy.
Okay. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is death. And so after death, how is Social Security then handled for the remaining spouse?
Well, if you haven't begun taking your Social Security yet and you lose your spouse, you can start taking a spousal as early as age 60. Now, it's going to be less money because you began it earlier than at your full retirement age, but you can do that. Now, if you're married and you're both taking your Social Securities and you lose a spouse, you're going to lose one benefit. You get to pick which one you keep, and you'll keep the bigger check, not the smaller check. But you got to be prepared that at any time you could lose one Social Security check, which means living on less Social Security income. This is incredibly complex stuff. Find someone you can rely on to talk with and ask questions about this.
Yeah, and you've mentioned several times that it's important for people to have a financial advisor and a financial planner.
It is. It really is. You know, you can do the research yourself, but bounce it off someone who has access to all the real laws.
Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you, Mr. Heafner. It's always good to have the Carolinas retirement coach at the table with us.
Ursula, thank you.
We'll see you next time. Hey, we'll be back with more Morning Break right after this. Don't go anywhere.
If you have a minimum of $500,000 of investable assets and want to learn more about how you can take control over your retirement, then give Jim Heafner of Heafner Financial a call at 704-552-1230. And if you'd like a copy of Jim's Retire Abundantly book, then call right now. Or you can go to you'lljustknow.com to request your complimentary no-obligation consultation. That's you'lljustknow.com.